Hello everyone, it is Mr. Chaos back again, and as you could probably tell, yep, new scenery. Yeah, I'm actually in my basement, and this is actually a very spacious room. I thought about making my new video stage area, and I was able to, and I got a basic setup here, and as you can see, my MLP calendar is probably back there if you guys can see it enough. But yep, this is my new place. I'll be doing videos here from now on. It's much quieter down here. It's more spacious. It's much easier to set up videos down here. And as you can see, my tablet method hasn't changed. And I want to talk about that just for a short time. I know this is supposed to be an episode reaction, but I'm just going to stick to the tablet method, and I'm not really going to download videos and then just put them somewhere on the screen. Because the tablet method is how I stand out as Mr. Chaos. Because I've always wanted to be some kind of a special, unique reactor with, unique talents and such. But anyway, I'm going to be reacting to the latest episode of MLP Season 6, which is episode 5, and it is called The Gauntlet of Fire. I watched the preview for this episode, and it's supposed to be a Spike episode, or a Dragon episode. Which is actually pretty rare because we haven't really got an episode that focuses a lot on the dragons since like season 1 or 2, I believe. I have to watch that episode again, but this is a Gauntlet of Fire, so let's just see what this new episode will bring. In 3, 2, 1, play.
The last time I was here, I woke them and ended up with a mane full of bats. Thanks for being my basket holder, Spike.
Oh, this reminds me of the
Yes,
ponies and dogs show. So I don't know. This reminds me of the Diamond Dog episode. I really need to remember episode titles better. Sorry.
Spike, you'll wake the bats. Turn that off. I can't.
What's happening to Spike? Oh no. Theme song time.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Well, let's see what this episode brings.
I'm so glad you two could come.
Of course. We so rarely get a chance to relax.
Luna and Princess Celestia!
There's usually some crisis we have to deal with. Some pony always needs our help. But today...
Twilight! There's something wrong with Spike! What's wrong?
I don't know. All of a sudden,
Why is he
my
glowing?
scales just started glowing and burning.
Little is known about dragon culture, but this is a phenomenon we've seen before. It is the call of the Dragon Lord. Dragons glow whenever the Dragon Lord has need of them in the Dragonlands.
Great.
So, is Spike gonna find his
How do I
actual
make it
family?
Stop.
The only way to end the summons is to answer it. You must journey to the Dragonlands and see what is expected of you.
So now you have a good reason to go with the dragons.
Dragons! And they're ghastly creatures. Oh, not you, of course, Spikey Wikey. But remember that rotten garble?
How could I forget? You would have burnt us to a crisp if you weren't there. If I had to go to the Dragonlands, would you two come with me?
Oh my goodness, I'd love to. We are sadly lacking any information on dragon culture and customs. I could research them, maybe even write an article. This could be my chance to make a great contribution to the knowledge of Equestria. And be there for Spike, of course.
Be very careful. The Dragonlands are particularly dangerous for ponies. It would be wise to be discreet.
Ooh, I'm sure I still have the dragon costume we used the last time we stepped
Yeah,
into the dragon
it's just my first time down here. I'm just making sure everything's
A
right.
little more practical this time. Well, it may be practical, but this disguise isn't flattering in the slightest. It's not supposed to be flattering.
Yeah, it looks
It's
pretty
supposed to
ridiculous.
blend in. Shh.
Yep, all the dragons are glowing.
Hey, look!
Oh no, him
It's
again.
Our old friend Sparkle Warkle.
It's Spike.
Are you sure your pony friends didn't give you a pony name?
That
Nice to
face.
see you too, Garbo.
I didn't say it was nice to see you. It's not. I don't like you. Was I not clear about that?
Hey, that's my rock.
Oh, really? Then why aren't you sitting on it?
Dragons of Equestria, hear me! I have been Dragon
That's the
Lord
Lord.
for longer than many of you can remember, and my reign has been extraordinary. Agree with me!
That one of the dragons right there kind of looks a bit like Starlight Glimmer.
Who is that?
It's Dragon Lord Torch, dummy.
No, next to him.
That's his daughter, Princess Ember. I wouldn't even look at her
Princess
if I were
Ember?
you, unless you want Torch to eat you.
This is fascinating. Dragons are notoriously reckless, but they do never
I like how Rarity's the only person who's scared there.
Unfortunately, according to Dragon law, it is time for me to step down. Sad, I know. Be sad! This is why I have summoned you, to compete for the throne in the Gauntlet of Fire!
Oh, so is it like the Gauntlet of Fire games or something?
Whomever has the strength and fortitude to retrieve this bloodstone scepter from the heart of the Flame Kano will be crowned Lord of the Dragons!
When the scepter disappeared, the dragon stopped glowing. We are learning so much.
Oh yeah, I remember this from the preview.
Excuse me.
Ugh, you even sneeze like a pony.
The gauntlet is dangerous.
That actually sounded more like a fart than a
Designed
sneeze.
myself. Only dragons with my ferocity, strength, and determination will be able to finish. We will gather at the cliff when the sun is at its peak.
I don't want to be Dragon Lord or Dragon Toast, and I stopped glowing. So let's sneak out of here.
Where do you think you're going, little dragon?
Oh, hi, Your Lordship. I was just going home.
You don't get to leave unless I say you can.
Dad, look at him. He's just a runt.
Wow, the
Besides,
voice
he doesn't even
actor.
want to compete. Let him go.
He is rather
I love the
tiny.
voice actor for his daughter.
I could squish him with my pinky claw. That wasn't a joke, it was a fact. When I want you to laugh, I will say, be amused.
Of course, Your Lordship. I, guess I don't understand dragon customs. Another reason why I shouldn't compete.
Very well, little dragon. I release you.
Thank you. And thank you.
Okay, I like that character.
Where do you think you're going?
To prepare for the gauntlet.
No, you're not. You're not much bigger than that runt I just sent home.
But I'm smarter than most of these boulderheads, and you know it.
Being smart won't help you win this gauntlet. It was designed for a big, strong dragon to win, because it takes a big, strong dragon to lead. Besides, I said no!
I hate when he does that.
When I become Dragon Lord, I will make burps an official greeting.
Ha! You?
She even
please.
sounds like Starlight
When I
Glimmer as
win,
well.
I will pillage Equestria for all their pillows. Why should these ponies be comfortable while we sleep on rocks?
That's nothing. When I'm in charge, the first thing I'll do is get revenge on those puny ponies. They'll regret they ever crossed Garble. We'll take whatever we want from Equestria and burn the rest.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope that burping dragon wins.
None of them can win. Equestria's in big trouble if any of them are in charge.
But what can we do?
There's only one thing to do, and only I can do it. I have to win the Gauntlet of Fire.
and then use his leader power for good. I think I can see where this episode is going.
Win the gauntlet. It's the only way to protect Equestria from the dragons. You heard them. They have horrible plans for ponies if they win. So somehow, I have to do it.
There has to be another way. It's too dangerous. Besides, if you win, you'd have to stay here.
I know, but there's no other way to keep my friends safe.
Well, if you're staying to compete, then we're staying to cheer you on.
I thought I released you, tiny one.
I decided to compete. I am a dragon after all.
Are you sure? You can't even fly.
All dragons are welcome to compete, but they do so at their own peril. Flying to Flame Kano Island is the first of many challenges you will face in your quest to find the Bloodstone Scepter.
Good luck. Just kidding. I hope you lose.
Thanks, Garble. I was planning on swimming anyway.
You can do it, Spike!
Oh, you better hide before somebody sees you. Okay, those are cool.
He's gonna drown! Hey, are you okay?
Oh, it's her again.
Princess Ember!
What do you think you're doing?
Only saving your ungrateful scales.
Did that seaweed just talk?
Uh-oh.
Ponies? What are they doing here?
They're my friends.
Friends? Dragons don't do friends.
Well, this dragon does.
Whatever. I don't care as long as none of you
In a
get
dirty
me.
way, I'm
have a
actually
gauntlet
glad
to
that
win.
is.
But I thought your dad said that...
I don't care
We're gonna
what my
edit
dad
that out.
said. I'll show him and every dragon who thinks I'm just some little princess. There are better things than being big and strong.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. Yeah, you better put those back on.
Don't leave me here, Spike!
Oh, wow.
Knew you'd do it. Your pony friends made you soft.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
For
You
what?
ungrateful
I
prick.
didn't say thank you. Wow, you even smell like ponies. Or is it coming from over there?
Uh-oh. But guys, get out of there before he sees you. Oh wait, the princess is there. She'll make it stop.
That's just me. I, robbed some ponies on my way over here.
Huh, I like your style. Have I met you before? You kind of look like...
My, old neighbor, Sandy Rockbeach.
Stupid slingtails knocked me down. But I've wasted enough time making small talk. Get it? Because you're too small to win this. I'm funny.
No, you're
Why
not.
did you cover for me? You could have had one less competitor.
I could ask you the same thing. You could have told Garble about my friends.
Yikes. That looks rough. But that's what makes it a challenge.
Are you kidding? Those boulders are huge. Hey, what if we work together? You fly me up there, and I'll help you look out for boulders. Like a second set of
Am I
eyes.
seeing some sort of relationship forming here? Am I gonna be seeing like a fan work on Durfee Borough skyrocketing out of control about the romance between Spike and
Don't know her too
Princess?
well.
I do know she could have told Garble about you, but she didn't.
I forgot her
think we
name
can trust
already.
Her
Yeah, I'm an
behavior does
idiot.
seem contradictory to everything I've noted about dragons so far.
Hey, you, little fella. I've thought about it, and your plan makes sense. Let's do it.
I do like the voice acting for her
Great,
though.
it's a deal.
It kind of sounds like a voice
Just
you'd
so you
hear
know, this
at a
doesn't mean
like
we're gonna
anime
pick
or something.
flowers or exchange necklaces or whatever pony friends do.
Good luck. We'll meet you at the top.
That face. That's gonna be a screen cap. I know it. Because I know after every episode, screen caps are all over Derpy Burrow afterwards.
Pull up! There's one on your tail!
Oh, so Spike is acting as a warning signal. Okay, I like this episode.
So what do we do now?
I think we go through there.
Oh! That's what I thought.
Oh, that looks scary. I mean, you can do it.
Listen, I wouldn't.
They look so weird in
So
that.
I guess if you want to, we could keep working together. I mean, just until we get through that tunnel.
Okay.
We'll be right behind you.
That looks scary just looking at it. Even if I was there, if I had to go through that obstacle. Yeah, suffer. Oh! Okay, these obstacles are really cool. Well, I mean scary, but that's what makes it epic. Yeah, I'm seeing some kind of relationship for. Yeah, that's what you got coming to you. Okay, now that's beautiful.
You made it. Oh, we were so worried.
About us? Bah, that tunnel was cake.
Wait, how did you two get through?
Rarity!
Oh, thanks, Spike.
It was nothing.
Nothing? You just risked everything to save her. And they're putting themselves in danger just to support you.
Well, that's just what friends do. Don't you have anyone who looks out for you?
Not really.
No.
Unless I count you.
I'm seeing a
Which I
relationship forming
don't,
here.
Because we were only helping each other get through the tunnel. And now we're through the tunnel, so that's it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, there's only one winner, one scepter, and one Dragon Lord. So, I guess it's every dragon for themselves.
Oh, so we aren't really friends?
Maybe if we were in Ponyland, but like I said, dragons don't do friendship.
I can't believe Ember ditched me.
Oh, you're better off. She was only looking out for herself. She's just
Ember,
like all the
okay.
other dragons.
She's not, though. I know it. She saved me, even when she didn't have to. I don't care what she says. That makes us friends.
Is it just me, or have we seen this crevice 3 times already?
It's kind of hard to tell. They all look the same. Except for this one. Look! We made it! I can't believe I
Okay,
made
now
the
this is
dragon
some
to
beautiful
make it this
scenery
far.
here.
You're not. And I'm not losing to a puny
Oh,
pony like
no.
a dragon like you.
What do you want?
Ah, we have to do something. Look!
Haha, yeah!
Ember,
Ah, that
I
was
thought it
close.
every dragon for themselves. Why did you save me?
That's what friends do.
Well, that was a pretty fast change of heart, but who cares?
Please don't make me talk about my feelings.
What the?
Uh-oh. Don't hurt them.
Spike, get the scepter!
If I was a dragon, I would breathe fire all over you until you're, like, human dust or something. I'm sorry, I just never liked bullies. Come on, get it.
I'm sick and tired of you two helping each other. Dragons don't do.
Well, hey, well, you can't hurt the princess anyway, so...
Do!
Friendship, or, like, violence is magic come true right here. But still, it's a good episode. Big eyes.
Leave her alone!
What? You? You have the scepter? But that means that you're...
The Dragon Lord.
And he's gonna use his powers for good.
Dragon Lord Spike.
Now go start your long journey home and give every dragon you see on the way a hug. Don't tell them why.
Aw, but that'll be super embarrassing.
I command you
You're gonna
to
learn.
do it.
You're gonna learn friendship, whether you like it or not.
Leave this.
Dragon Lord Spike. Has a nice ring to it.
Dragon Lord Ember. Sounds a lot better.
So how's this?
No, you're the Dragon Lord now.
Huh?
The Dragon Lord is whoever brings the scepter back to your father. Besides, you'll make a great leader. I was just doing this to protect the ponies. But I know you'll protect them just as well as I would have.
You sure about this?
Absolutely. My home is in Equestria with my friends.
Well, you'll have at least one friend here, too. What are you doing?
It's called a hug.
Oh, I don't know if I like it. But, okay. Aww.
Okay, I like this episode. And again, that dragon right there, the pink one with the
I know
purple
I
hair,
didn't
looks
think I
like
could
Starlight
do it,
Glimmer.
But I did.
In your
Expressly
face.
told you not to do it because you're not.
I'm not big and strong. I know. But you know what? I won anyway. So maybe it takes more than just being big and strong to be a good
Yeah,
dragon lord.
Spike proved that.
I was wrong, Ember. You might not be big, but you are strong and smart. And perhaps that counts for more than I thought. And you will make an excellent leader.
Thanks, Dad. Agree with him! Just kidding. That's not gonna be my thing.
Dragons, hear me! I present to you our new Dragon Lord, Ember! What is the meaning of this?
I can't tell you.
You did
Yeah.
well, Spike. With Ember as Dragon Lord, the ponies will be safe, and you've gained us a powerful ally.
And a new friend.
Plus, Ember said I could write to her anytime I had questions about dragon culture. With this much information, I'll be able to write a whole book on dragons. And I gained tons of ideas for a new line of camouflage clothing. I think I'll call it Camo Mod.
Okay, I like that shadow thing there. Again, new music for the credits. Alright, I like this music. This music for the credits is epic. Hello, Hasbro. Shut up. So yeah, that was MLP episode 5 from season 6, The Gauntlet of Fire. And I gotta say, this episode, for a Dragons episode, it was a good one. Like, it wasn't a cop-out. It wasn't much of a cop-out like the previous one, On Your Marks, episode 4. Like, I was really hoping that maybe in this episode that Spike was being called back to his own kind to maybe meet his actual family. Like, there's no way he could have been born from Twilight, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, all Twilight did was hatch his egg. But I thought we were going to find out who his, like, actual mom and dad were, but apparently that didn't happen. But that didn't stop this episode from being good. That didn't make this episode a complete disappointment. The story in this episode, okay, I gotta start out with. Seeing Spike and Rarity together, yeah. Spike and Rarity have a thing for each other. And I see them, like, looking for diamonds, I guess, in the caves. And at first when I saw Spike glowing, and I'm like, okay, this has to be something good. And it was great to see Princess Luna and Princess Celestia at the castle. I'm glad we got to see them again. I really hope there will be more episodes in the season where we get to see them appear or have some kind of important role in a story or something. Because, like, in the times of season 5 and season 4, there were times where we haven't really seen them for a long time. So it's very good to see. It was very good to see Princess Luna and Princess Celestia in this episode. Well, not for very long, but they had somewhat of an important role talking about how when a dragon is glowing like that, it means they're being called back to their own kind because something is going on. So yeah, I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be, I don't know, maybe like a games thing, like a dragon games thing, or a tournament or something. And yeah, that's what was happened. But um, that was it Ember? I think it was Princess Ember. I like this character. I love the voice actor for like I said before. There have been a lot of good voice actors for the new characters in the season so far, and I really mean that. I really like this character. The voice actor for her kind of makes her sound like she's some kind of female character from maybe like an anime or something, because that's what it personally sounds like to me. But I love the voice actor for Princess Ember. I really need to focus on saying her name right. Like I always think of, okay, how to say her name is, think of the month December, and then just take out the dis and just say Ember. I need to work on that. But that's not what this video is for. I like this episode. I like the tournament and like the dragon games kind of themed for this episode. I like the idea of the whole episode. I like the story, and I liked the sort of friendship relationship that Spike and Princess Ember were forming. I can tell that there is going to be some fan art on Derpy Bro after this episode regarding that kind of matter. Spike and Princess Ember having a relationship, probably some romance, maybe some porn, but we're not gonna go there. Yeah, I really liked this friendship relationship forming between the two of them. Like, before, when I saw her with her father, I'm like, okay, that dad's a dick. Like, who is he to say all that to his own daughter? And then we see Princess Ember denying, like, not really wanting to be friends with Spike because he was friends with ponies before, since the dragons are kind of racist against ponies. But I like how over time, Princess Ember realizes that, friendship is really a good thing to have, and maybe she should give it a try. I personally think her turnaround, like her change of heart regarding that, was a bit too fast. Like, we see her taking off saying, I don't really want friendship. But then, like, 2 minutes later, when we see something happening to Spike, I guess I'm going to have to watch the episode again, but she comes back and she realizes that friendship maybe is really worth giving a try. That was a quick turnaround, but that didn't stop this episode. Again, that didn't stop this episode from being a good one. And the climax for this episode was actually pretty violent, I gotta say, but hey, every cartoon's gotta have its violent moments in it sometimes. Not in blood and gore wise, no, that's Cupcakes and Smile HD's job. But yeah, when I said violence is magic, or maybe friendship is violence is coming true, that final fight scene between Princess Ember and I forget his name, it's the Red Dragon, but that fight between them was kind of violent, and the hitting noises were kind of realistic, but it wasn't that wasn't bad for the show. Like, I don't encourage violence, but this didn't make this like a bad show or anything. I don't know why I'm going there, but overall, this was a good Spike episode. It wasn't really all I thought it was going to be, but I do say it is still just fine. I do like the tournament and the Dragon Games concept for it. I like the whole, I like the creativity for the design of all the dragon characters. I think it was really neat. And yes, if you look at all the audience of dragons closely, you will see that one of them kind of does look like Starlight Glimmer as a dragon. If you look at it carefully, you'll have to go back and watch the episode again. But yeah, when I saw the preview for this episode, I knew it was going to be a dragon episode. I didn't really know if it was going to be a good one, but this was like, not the best episode, again, not the best episode of MLP, but it was a very good Spike episode. Like, seeing him get to go back with all his fellow dragons again once more. I don't know if there's going to be any more future episodes with that's a dragon episode. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Or maybe that'll be part of the 2017 movie. We'll just have to wait. Again, these are just all on the horizon. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Us as a fandom, we just have to be patient, lay back, and wait. But, yeah. Overall, this was a good episode. This was a very good episode for Spike, and this was a very good dragon episode. And yes, I do like this. I do like the story writing. I like the relationship forming between Spike and Princess Amber. I did like Twilight and Rarity in this episode with the weird disguises. Like, first they use like a tree stump and I think a bunch of swamp leaves for swimming, I think. And I like Twilight during the like announcing part of like the games. Like, she's like, "Oh, I'm learning so much," and I like how Rarity's the only one who's scared in there, and Twilight on the other hand is like, "Oh, I don't care what danger we're in. I'm just learning more about dragons." But Twilight is a learner and she likes books, so that is understandable. But yeah, a lot of funny moments in this episode, a lot of good faces. I like the relationship and I like the story, and I just like the overall outcome of this episode. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this episode. Yeah, that's my complete review for it. Again, I'm trying to do better, but for now, this is really all I can say about this episode. And now I want to take the last bit of this video talking about this change in scenery. I want to ask you guys, do you like this change in scenery? Do you think it's a bit more spacious in here? Think it's more quieter in here? You think I sound a little more clear, a little bit more clearer down here than up in my living room? I want you guys to let me know what you think of this new change of scenery. I personally like it because, like I said in the beginning of this video, it's more spacious. It's a little more quiet down here, and yes, I have a lot more space to set up my recording videos, and maybe in the future I'll do more stuff around here, or maybe put my MLP merchandise around here to make it look like kind of a brony themed room. And like I said, I'll show you my MLP calendar is just over there. I'll zoom in so you can see. Yeah, it's April right now, so it's that. I just put the camera back down. So yeah, I want to hear from you guys. Do you like this new scenery change? And if you do, I will do this from now on. And like I said, my tablet method isn't going to change because that's how I stand out. That's how I look unique from all the other reactors, so I'm not going to be changing that. So you might as well stop complaining about that if you have any complaints about it. But anyway, I like this episode. Again, this was MLP Season 6, Episode 5, The Gauntlet of Fire, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. If you enjoyed the content on my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I might react to something else in this coming week. I'm not sure, so I may only see you guys again during the next episode I react to. But the next episode, Season 6, is actually not going to be airing until April the 30th, so there's not going to be any episode next Saturday. If you want to confirm that, go to the episode list on Wikipedia. You'll see that the episode is not going to be airing next week on Saturdays, so I'll probably do something else next Saturday from now, but I'll decide. So anyway, this is Mr. Chaos, and I will see you guys in the next reaction video that I do. Bro hoof to everybody, and I will see you next time.